Y'all, I'm in my driving session. There's my instructor. He's putting out the cones. I'm in the driving car. So y'all wish me luck. All right, y'all. So today I had my driving session. Went really well. Yeah, I was just a little rusty. On my parking. My test is tomorrow. So I gotta be perfect. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little nervous, but I feel like I'm okay. I just gotta remember everything that he told me when it comes to the little parking. Like I could picture, if I just picture everything that he said when I'm doing it. Cause see, when I get nervous, I forget things, cause I'm so nervous. So I hope not. Just listen to the man, pay attention. You'll do fine. Back up. How do you back out of the parking spot? Back up, straight up. There. Back out, yeah. And if you want to go to the right, turn the wheel to the left. Okay. Throw it and drive. Turn, go. But if you drive around, come back around. Parking lot. Don't hit that gas when you turn either, because he said go slow. Just go slow. He said don't try to impress him. Don't try to go fast or nothing like that. He said go slow. I'm gonna live by that. He said go slow. Because sometimes when in a parking lot, hitting some of those turns, it's a little too sharp for me when hitting some of them darn turns in a parking lot. So turn, okay, straighten up, speed up, kind of the angle of the mirror. Make sure it's between the cones. Turn the wheel all the way to the left. Pull in. Okay, then just turn it back straight and go straight. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to picture myself like I'm doing this so I remember. I really don't want to screw this up. But yeah, y'all wish me luck. Please wish me luck. And you think you're lonely now. I ain't gonna be too long. I know I talked y'all to death last time. Yeah, I need to go to the store. Cause I need to get me some Nair. Cause my friend, I'm in this group chat and we were talking about it, and I'm just like, I'm not in a position to get waxed right now, and I'm tired of using a razor. And I'm like, y'all, you ain't going nowhere. What you shaving for? First of all that hair, that junk itches. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like having a bunch of hair down there. That junk go to itching. It do. Uh-oh, I don't put the wrong colors on it. Oh, well. It actually looks cute like that. I'm going to have to... Ooh, so I'm going to mix it up. That look cute like that. But yeah, what color is that? Okay, it's this one. But, yeah. That junk be itching, so that's why I still be shaving even though I be in the house. So I'm finna go get me some Nair. Find me some good foundation, because honestly, all my makeup over there is old. Like, if y'all ever noticed, I have not worn makeup and I don't know when. I think the last time I wore makeup, I was finna do a video. I did a video on it, but I didn't like it, so I deleted it. Y'all know I haven't really touched my makeup and stuff in like some months. Yes, I've done my makeup since, but I think I've only done it twice in like the past few months. I haven't really had no reason to wear it because I haven't gone anywhere. When I go to the store, I'm like, shoot, might not want to put on no, I don't know. I just feel like I lost my touch with that, to be honest. Like going out everywhere, throwing on makeup just to go walk in the store. Like, I just feel like it's pointless. I've been kicking a natural thing for a minute. I cut off all my hair, haven't been wearing makeup, just been saying bump it. But this was a busy week. Me and Darren were supposed to get our eye appointment But I was just like, no, we had to reschedule it because I had my driving session today. He had to work. Well, at the time when he scheduled it, he didn't have no job then. So, but yeah, we had to reschedule. We moved it to the 20th. So yeah, I had my session today. Then my driving test is tomorrow. Y'all wish me luck. Y'all pray for me that I stay focused. I don't get too nervous. I remember everything that I'm supposed to do. Don't hit that gas too hard. Because I have a bad habit of kind of time. But honestly, I would say I've gotten so much better in putting my foot, I've been lightly tapping it, tapping the gas and stuff. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to drive there. Well, I have to drive there, but my dad coming with me. I'm going to try to drive with him on the passenger side so I can really get a feel of his car. Because I've driven the truck and I've driven the student car. But I haven't driven the red car, our car, my mama's car. So, and I have to use that one for the test. So, that's what I'm going to do. Just so I can really get a feel of it. I should be fine, honestly. I'm not really too worried about that. I just want to do good, because I kind of get nervous when I take tests, and I don't want to get so nervous to where I screw up. Because I could tell I was a little nervous today, during my session, but after a while, like, I got it. And then when I was turning, because like I said, it was me turning. The most thing I feel like was difficult for me was turning in the parking lot. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And when I was backing out of the parking lot, out of the parking space, I had almost forgot to turn the wheel as I was reversing, because I backed out enough. I was about to throw it and drive and then go, and he was like, because I backed out straight, but I didn't turn while I was backing out. He was like, no. He said, because I know you can't sit there, back out straight, and then turn. I was going to hit the cone. So, but I ended up doing it the next time. He, right when I was getting ready to finish with the parking part, he put the cones back in the trunk. He was like, okay, now pull out and go to the left. He said, if you're going to go to the left, what do you do? And I said, you turn the wheel to the right. So I backed out, and I didn't really stop, because usually I'll stop and then turn. But I backed out. If you want to go left, you turn to the right. Yeah. So that's what I did. So I backed out, and I was turning to the right, and I went ahead and just went that way. If you want to go left, you turn right. If you want to go right, you turn left. Okay. So I backed out. I was turning. I was just turned as I was backing out, and he was like, good, you did great. But so like the backing out part, I don't feel like I've gotten pretty good at that. I don't really like, and then because he said on the test, it's quick stop. That's when you drive and you hit the brake hard, and you're gonna stop like that. So I drove, quick stop. And he said, good. He clapped. He was like, good. Then it's the 3-point turn. Honestly, I know people say they would screw up on the three-point turn. I don't have a problem with the 3-point turn. The first time I did, because that was my first time driving in like months. So I was rusty the first time I practiced with a different instructor. But this time, like, it wasn't like, matter of fact, I did it right outside the house, because he comes and picked me up. So he was like, okay, do the 3-point turn right here. So what I did was I turned around, I turned the car around, I drove down, and then I turned around because we was doing something else. I threw the wheel all the way to the left. I let it coast to the left. Okay. And then I threw it all the way to the right, and then I let it coast back. I kept watching, make sure I ain't hit my neighbor mailbox. I stopped it. And then I just threw it back. Like, it wasn't, the 3-point turn wasn't hard for me, because I know some people say they kept failing with the 3-point turn. I was just like, honestly, it's not that hard for me. I would say the hardest thing that's going to be on the test was the parking because of the freaking cones. I can park without the cones, but they're going to have the cones on the test, which irritates my soul. Ugh. Because they know people, it's easy to park without the cones, but you can't hit the cones. So, but I will say I did a whole lot better with the parking today. And if I just remember what he told me, then I could do it. Okay, I'm trying to think. Because the way he taught me was to look at the angle of my left mirror. Not the entire mirror itself, but the angle, the little curved part at the top of the mirror. He said, make sure that part is in between the cones. So I have to drive up, and the cones are like this, but I have to make sure the angle of the mirror is like in between the cones. So he said, close one eye and look and see if it's in between the cones. And he said, then go ahead and throw your wheel and turn. So I was kind of inching up to do it because I didn't want to be too far back. And then I hit the left cone. And I did that one time. But I only hit it when he told me to. He wanted me to mess up on purpose so he could show me what not to do. And he said, I told you to stop here. He said, because I wanted you to hit the cone. I said, okay. Because I panicked like, oh, dang, I hit it on my own. He was like, no, I told you to stop here so you could hit it. I said, okay. So, but every time I was getting ready to turn, he was like, okay, here is good. I just want to make sure I know when to turn without somebody telling me. Because I know the person that's doing my test isn't going to tell me, okay, turn here. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that I know when to turn the wheel into the parking spot. It's going to make me, because that's, no, don't say it's going to make you nervous. You'll be fine. I'm trying to see about you. I might have to practice a little later. If me and Darren go, because I'm gonna give him some time to chill out while he's home, because he gets off at 3:30, and so I'm gonna give him some time to chill out. We're gonna find a parking spot that we can practice in. I don't know, because I know we have, me and my driving instructor, we have 1 more hour to go tomorrow. Even though tomorrow is my driving test, I have 1 hour left. For that full hour, we practice everything for the test. And then right after we're finished practicing, I take my test with a different person. So I don't really want to wait till tomorrow just to have 1 more, go at it. But if I do, that's fine. I shouldn't be horrible at it. I'm going to tell him, I'm like, okay, don't say no. Let me see if I can know when to turn. So when I see him tomorrow, I'm going to just tell him, I'll say, okay, don't tell me what to do. Just tell me, okay, now do a quick stop. Don't tell me stop here. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that to really help myself out. And I'm pretty sure he's going to do that. I usually do stuff like this when I'm sitting here talking to myself. I usually do this when there ain't no camera on. I would talk out loud just like this when I'm thinking out loud. But I'm trying to, just prepare myself and talk myself up. I know some of y'all like, girl, like, you how old just getting your license? Like, and honestly, that's why I didn't tell anybody at first. I didn't even tell my friends right away. Because, like, everybody like, whoop-de-do, you're getting your license. Everybody got a license, And that's why when I do get it, what was that? When I do get it, I'm not telling nobody either. Like, only the people I've told, like, I told my 2 friends that I'm taking a class. I tell them that I got one. But I'm like, as in broadcasting on social media, I'm not doing that. Even though technically I'm doing it now because I have a YouTube channel. But, like, as far as Facebook, where all my family is and stuff like that, I'm not doing that because... And not saying that they wouldn't be happy for me, but some people really don't be happy for you, though. Like, in all honesty, they don't really be happy for you. But not saying they wouldn't be. It's just that, it's already something I've been ashamed of. So I'm not finna make a big deal about it. The only thing I will post is me getting my car. That'll be what I'll post. But anything else, But I will say, and ain't nobody got to tell me that they proud of me. I'm proud of myself. Because I did it on my own. I signed up for this class on my own. Sorry, y'all, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I signed up for this class on my own. I took my drug tests and stuff like that on my own. Well, of course, my dad like helped me pay for the drug test and stuff. You know, he helped me pay for it. But like, you know, this to get to this point, I did it all on my own. I made a decision to do it. I stopped living in fear and procrastinating and stuff, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So, and I've noticed like everything seems to be working out in my favor, and I swear there ain't nobody but God. Nobody but God. Like, first of all, God has always been good to me, but He's given me a different type of strength this year because, like, I hate to keep bringing up the past, but I have a different vision this year, and everything I'm saying that I want to do, I'm doing it this year. I'm not let anyone or anything get in my way of it. Like, even if I have to cut some people off to get where I need to be, I'm going to do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't going to step on nobody's toes to try to get what I want. Because I've never been that person to step on anybody's toes. But I mean, like, things I want to accomplish that I wasn't able to because of lack of money or fear. Mostly it was because of lack of money. Like, I had other priorities to take care of before I could start doing all this other stuff. And plus, back then, I didn't really care about moving out or getting a license or getting a car. I didn't feel like I needed to. Like, I wasn't really going anywhere. I didn't really plan on. I honestly, I didn't even know where my life was headed. I didn't know what I wanted to really do with my life. I was just kind of taking it day by day. But at the end of 2020, I reached a point. I was just like, okay, you about to be 27. What it is that you want to do? What do you have to do? What are the things that you know that you need? Not the things that you want, but what you need. And so I went from there. And like, even though a lot of people may have the things that I'm just now getting, I'm still proud of myself. I don't care what anybody thinks. Like, you can joke about it, you can make fun of me, this and this. Like, I did it for me. And that's one thing, that's the number one thing I'm more happy about because I did it for me. And I'm gonna be so honest. When I tried to attempt to do certain things last year, wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it trying to save something. I was pushed the issue about things trying to save something that I was in. I was doing it for somebody who didn't appreciate me, didn't appreciate what I was doing. I pushed the issue about seeing somebody who didn't push the issue about seeing me. And I was just trying to hold on to something because I was in my feelings, you know. But everything I've been doing it for me. And I don't want to hear about, oh, slow down, you moving too fast for what? I don't feel like I'm moving fast. I feel like I'm at a great pace. I said, how long I've been out of high school? Since 2013. I think that's slow enough. You know what I'm saying? And like, now I'm in a position where, you know, even though I don't fully have everything that I need to do it on my own. Like, as in, you know, financial wise, I have my parents to help me out with certain things that I don't have the money for. But if it's mine, you know, I've been doing it. But I feel like my entire immediate family, we all in a position where we all can help each other and help other people. That's what I will honestly say we have helped. And I'm not trying to throw like anybody feel like, oh, y'all helped this. I'm just saying, like, that was one of, I think, everybody in my family's dream is to help people. That we get blessed enough to help people. And I can honestly say my dad is doing it. My mom, you know, me, I ain't quite there yet. Darren Winkle, you know, we still getting there to be able to help ourselves and help other people. But they don't only just help us out. Like, they help other people out. Like my mom always says, she don't buy groceries just for our house. She buy for Ashley. And half the time, Ashley don't ask for that stuff. She just does it. First of all, those are her grandkids. Why wouldn't you want your grandkids to eat too? You know? That's just how, you know, how we are. Don't get me wrong, we ain't perfect. But you know what I'm saying? We're just doing the things we finally able to do. That's what we always want. Especially my dad. Like, that's what he always wanted to do, be able to take care of everybody. Like, like when I paid for the driving test with my money, I spent $400 and something on their driving class. And he was upset because he wanted to do it. You know? He wanted to pay for it. And me, I did it because I said I was going to do it. You know, I really wanted to stand by my word. I wasn't trying to be like, you know, rushing and trying to beat somebody to the punch. I did it because I wanted to do it. I said, I'm going to do it. I really wanted to stand my word, because it's been plenty of times where I've said I was going to do something and I procrastinated and I didn't do it. But honestly, everything happens for a reason. And I'm glad that this was the time to do it. Like, it's the perfect time. Like, nothing's been standing in the way. You know, everything's been working out in everybody's favor, not just my favor. I just feel like it's God telling me the time is now. You know, you was rushing before. You was pushing the issue before. You was doing it for all the wrong reasons back then. Now look at you now. You're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it for you. Now you need it. Back then you didn't need it. And I didn't. And I used to try to compare, you know, my life to a lot of people's lives at my age, because, you know, a lot of people my age, they have it together. They have it all together. For what it seems like. So, you know, from what it seems like. But, you know, and I've always just been really insecure about that. Because I always used to feel like, why would anybody want me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would they even want to be bothered with me? And I can't fend for myself. I can't do what other girls can. You know, I don't look like how other girls look. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be really insecure about that stuff. But now I don't care about it. Like especially like the material stuff. Like, some girls, you know, no shade. Because me, I would love to keep my feet and stuff done. like going to get your feet and stuff done every other week and stuff like that. I would love to do that. But of course, we're in a panoramic and I can't do those things. But, you know, I used to be upset with myself because I couldn't do stuff like that, because I never had the money for it. And, you know, to really have, you know, self-care was, that's why a lot of stuff that, you know, people like pay to do, I kind of teach myself to do it. You know, people go and get their hair done in the salon, or they find people on Facebook to do their hair and get sew-ins and braids. I do my own hair. And not because I'm better than anybody else. And I'm not saying everything I do to my hair be cute. But I'm saying it's a lot of stuff I had to teach myself to do, because I wasn't able to do it because of lack of money and stuff like that. You know. But I said I wasn't going to talk long, and I've been talking for a very long time. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I'm just saying, long story short, I'm just happy for myself. I am. I don't care about nobody being happy for me. None of that. I'm proud of me. I'm happy for me. And honestly, I feel like I'm the happiest I've ever been. Honestly. Because I'm doing it like I said I was. And I don't know, you know, what God got planned for me next after I'm done with this particular thing. Like, what he want me to move on next to. You know, but, I mean, like I said, everything happens for a reason. I don't mean to talk y'all ear off. But, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish my show and stuff. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later.